Hi there, warm welcome. You're watching Blueprint Explosive Exclusive and I'm Meghna Dekha. Well, let's get you the sorry truth about Terroristan. It's ruled by the failed Marshal Asim Munir. Its current Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif is an ISI puppet. Its former Prime Minister Imran Khan is being tortured inside the jail. Its people have to fight for bare essentials such as even atta, while those in Balochistan have to fight to even live against the state oppression. The only industry that's thriving in Pakistan is terrorism, and the only ones who are plush with funds are those who are backed by ISI. So what does a failed state do when it can't curb terror? It hides the truth. Narrative control that Asim Munir has learned to top. It can't stop terror? Then get your friends to ban a film which depicts the state patronage to terror. That's right, we are talking about the film Durandar, the Ranveer Singh spy thriller, which has been banned in several Gulf countries, including Bahrain, in Kuwait, in Oman, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, and the UAE. Reason? Because of its negative portrayal of Pakistan, for showing Pakistan to be a terror state. We are going to tell you why a spooked Pakistan has asked its allies to ban the film, and why Pakistan really fears that the tag of being Terroristan may stick to it. Why this tag may push it over the brink of bankruptcy at a time when they are facing not just economic but political turmoil in the nation. But first, let's tell you how this film, which is being hailed across the world, is being banned in the Gulf. Well, the statistics on your screen is going to show you what the stats really are. We are going to tell you how Dhurandar doom continues to build up at the box office as Pakistan and its evil axis gets exposed worldwide. 212 minutes espionage warfare has crossed 200 crore rupees in the first week itself. That's right. We're going to put up on your screens and tell you how it has crossed 200 crore rupees in week 1 alone. The collection in India stands at 216 crores. The worldwide collection, and remember the worldwide collection in just merely 1 week, which has just been completed, stands at 274 crore rupees. The overseas collection alone has been 58 crore rupees. It's being watched, it's being cheered, it's being liked by the international audience, but it has been banned for being anti-Pakistan in the Gulf nations. Well, from adrenaline junkie, espionage action to nationalism, from excellent research to casting, Durandar has ticked most of the right boxes which are required for a Bollywood blockbuster. With a worldwide earning of 274 crore rupees, this film is now all set to break even more records. Well, viewers, we are here to give you a sense of the real characters behind the film. Why is it that Pakistan is so worried about this film Durandar? It's because a lot of the characters within the film are based on real characters. For example, you have the role of Sanjay Dutt. He portrays Pakistan's SSP Chaudhry Aslam, who led anti-terror operations in Pakistan, and he himself was killed in 2014. The second portrayal is by Akshay Khanna. He portrays a Pakistani gangster, Rahman Dakat. Rahman Dakat was the one who led a gang in Karachi's Liari, and he was killed in 2009. This character is also being depicted. There's also Arjun Rampal, whose character has been inspired by the terrorist Ilyas Kashmiri, one of the most wanted terrorists. He has been responsible for several terrorist attacks in India. He's linked to cross-border terrorism. He's reportedly been killed in 2011. Another character, played by Rakesh Bedi, has been inspired by Pakistan leader Nabil Kabul, a Karachi-based politician who's associated with the PPP. Also, there is R. Madhavan, who plays the character which has been inspired by NSA Ajit Doval, the intelligence officer NSA, and he and his connection to the Prime Minister. So now we are going to tell you why Pakistan and its evil axis is so very spooked about this film made in India? Well, here's a point-by-point depiction of what really the movie has actually portrayed. Well, this story is based in Pakistan. It shows Indian intelligence operations in Liari and Karachi. But here's the problem. The film depicts ISI, Pakistan's intelligence agency, ISI, working very closely and together with Lashkar, and they allegedly plotted the 26/11. How did they plot it? That is what the film shows, ISI plotting 26/11. Also, the film depicts how ISI arranged for arms and ammunition for Kasab and Company, who came in and attacked Mumbai. This film also depicts Major Iqbal of the ISI, him supervising the entire terror attack. Also, it shows a character which is David Headley, and shows David Headley to be hand in glove with the Lashkar-e-Toiba and Pakistan's ISI. The film depicts Baloch anger and angst against the Pakistani state oppression as well. This movie also shows actual audio clips of LET handlers and 26/11 terrorists getting live updates and also reactions as to what should be done next in the terror attack. This is why Pakistan is so very spooked by a film, because they fear that the truth about Terroristan and getting that Terroristan tag is going to prove to be harmful to them. But while the Pakistani state has gone into panic mode, while the Pakistani state is trying to do its best to stop this film being viewed, not just in their own nation, but in Gulf, where they asked their nations to completely ban it, their friends to ban this movie, the people in Pakistan seem to be enjoying it. That's right. The song, we are going to show you the song of Durandar, which has gone viral in Pakistan because it's become apparently the biggest trend in Pakistani weddings to dance to it. Watch this one video, which gives you a bit of a glimpse of how the Janta doesn't seem to be agreeing with its Sarkar. Well, Durandar may have come under fire, but the director Aditya Dhar has fired back. He has said that Durandar is not an anti-Pakistan film, that it is an anti-terrorism film. Then why is Pakistan so spooked with it? In fact, he has also warned that forgiving terrorist attacks will only fuel terror. In fact, this is what he says. In his statement, the filmmaker says that it is insensitive voices which haven't felt the grief. Durandar is not against Pakistan. Durandar is anti-terrorism. India is not a weak nation. Forgiving attacks fuels terror. This is what the director, Aditya Dhar, has to say. Now, viewers, you saw the statement of the director, who calls this film anti-terrorism and not anti-Pakistan. The question here is, why is Pakistan so fearful of 212 minutes of espionage warfare portrayal? Well, here's the real reason. Because Pakistan fears if the tag of Terroristan sticks to Pakistan, there's going to be more pressure built by the FATF, which is the global watchdog for terror funding. That FATF may just put it again back on the grey list for terror funding. That would imply that borrowing costs for Pakistan will become much higher, that global banks will treat Pakistan as a high risk and refuse or reduce the amount of loans they are willing to give to Pakistan. Also, IMF loans and rescue packages get harder for Pakistan. If the terror tag sticks to Pakistan, then the bailout packages get harder to get for Pakistan. There's, of course, already renewed pressure which is being built by US and the Western world as well. They've already reduced the military aid. They have reduced some of the arms deals as well, blocked some of the deals as well. And there has been an increased pressure internationally for Pakistan to cut down on its terror hubs. Also, there is, of course, foreign investment. Pakistan's FDI is already at a historic low. Imagine whatever little foreign investors are there if they too flee the nation. That is the problem. Now, Bollywood's, meanwhile, anti-Pakistan films have been banned time and again. Films that show Pakistan for what it really is, films that expose Pakistan, face the ban in many of these Gulf countries in the past also. So there is a pattern behind all of it. Why is the region blocking these stories which portray Pakistan's reality? Let's remind you. Remember the film Fighter? Well, this was a film which had Hrithik Roshan and Deepika Padukone in it. The reason for it to be banned was it was anti-Pakistan. It was banned in the Gulf nation. Then there was another film, The Diplomat, John Abraham's film. This too was banned in the Gulf. Why? Because this was anti-Pakistan themed as well. Another film, Sky Force, Akshay Kumar's film. This too was banned in Pakistan, in the Gulf, because this too had an anti-Pakistan narrative. Tiger 3, which is Salman Khan's starrer, this was banned in Oman, in Kuwait, as well as Qatar. So as you can see, this is not the first time that we have films being made in India, but banned because of Pakistan and the truth that it shows. Let me go across to our panelists. Today, joining us on the show, we have Major Nadeem, a Pakistani defense analyst. Also, Lalit Ambardar, an activist, is joining us. Major Nadeem, I'm going to come to you first. Pakistan has had trouble with terror. Pakistan has had trouble with economy. It's had trouble with a militia, a military which has taken over the democracy. We all know the state of Pakistan. But if someone depicts the movie, in a movie, the truth behind Pakistan and its real tag of Terroristan, why it is being called Terroristan, banning a film, stopping a film, restricting a film, will that help hide the truth? Major Nadeem.
Okay, it is not only in Pakistan that we are opposing this movie. Even in India, you check the names of the Congress leaders. There are so many. Those who say this is a anti-Pakistan and it is a wrong portrayal, right? It is a fake movie, right? Though it is based on the real story, but it has they have just mixed up, okay, and try to undermine the ISI there and our military.
Major Nadeem, that there is nothing wrong in the film. You are only backing the Congress party here. But Pakistan doesn't have a problem with the film and what it shows. You agree with?
Own people, those I don't remember the name of one of the best reviewers. She has to remove that because now the harassment is coming from your people, right? Those.
No, I'm asking you, why does Pakistan have a problem with it? Will you answer that?
Or Hindu Tawa, right? So they are creating harassments among their own people, those who are giving the correct reviews. Okay? It is full of, you see the extreme violence, right? Extreme violence, gore, and based on...
So you don't have a problem with the fact that they've said that ISI had actively orchestrated 26/11. You don't have a problem that ISI was shown as the major player when it comes to supplying arms to terrorists. Your only problem is that it shows violence.
No. It is basically the complete package of extreme violence, right?
A complete package. You've seen the movie then, Major Nadeem?
Right, fake, fabricated stories and trying to undermine the Pakistan militaries and the ISI. ISI is the one who defeated you many a times, right? And this is the intelligence agency.
Major Nadeem,
divided.
A Bollywood film doesn't need to defame ISI and Pakistan. The whole world knows the truth about it. The reason why you are in the FATF is because of state sponsorship and terror funding. Lalit Ambardar, would you like to come in? Because today, Major Nadeem would have us believe that it is because of the whole package of maligning Pakistan, which is why they have put curbs on the film.
Yes, it's a complete...
See, normally films are made for entertainment. Generally, entertainment is the basic purpose. But then very often, the characters are from real life situations. Even situations are sometimes inspiring and the films are made accordingly. But now in this situation, when there's so much uproar in Pakistan and its Muslim allies in the Gulf, truly, after the wounds inflicted by Operation Sindoor are still fresh, and I think this movie has hit so hard and somewhere very pertinent point in Pakistan that they are feeling so much pain. And one character you named about this. Ilyas Kashmiri, I see, I follow jihad conflict globally. I've been talking about it very often. I just want to remind this Pakistani ex-army guy that Ilyas Kashmiri was the one. He headed 313 Brigade of Al Qaeda. He was the one who would come across the border into Indian territory, kill Indian people, decapitate, and exchange the decapitated heads of Indian soldiers with none other than General Musharraf across LOC. This is what it was. And I start speaking me. You can go and check Dawn newspaper. Somewhere you'll find written about this man by Pakistani journalists. So this is not new that Pakistan is a center, is a home to barbarians. And Dr. Aifa Siddiqui, ask her why she's serving 88 years prison term in America. You have been trying very hard, even trying to, while selling even your minerals from Balochistan, you also at the same time trying to bargain with America, even this president, that you return her to her. She is a neuroscientist. Why is she serving 88 years in there? And about Kasab, they wanted to disown Kasab. Remember, live television showed when these Pakistani jihadis were killing infidels in Mumbai, and that guy was talking to his handlers in Karachi. You know what he was saying? आप अल्लाह मियाँ से दुआ करना कि हमारी शहादत कबूल हो. You yourself claim that you are killing kafirs in the name of Islam. You yourself claim that you are wanting to. You are
the proof is there. You are blind, Major Nadeem, if you don't want to own up, or you are too ashamed to own up. And Major Nadeem, too afraid to own up to the truth.
No, I'm glad they are feeling I'm glad they are feeling the heat of it. I'm glad they are feeling the heat of it. I credit my director. I credit my director. He has done a nice job. He has hit them where it must hit, Pakistanis.
It's about the truth.
And one more thing, let me assure you.
It's about the truth that Major Nadeem and Pakistan must wake up to.
But
Major Nadeem, can you answer that very pointed questions by Lalit Ambardar? Can you deny the barbarity of an Ilyas Kashmiri?
Yes, I do deny it. Okay? These are all fabrications, false stories. In Islam, right, we cannot kill the innocent people.
No, listen.
The Quran,
you just type it.
Any innocent people, it is like killing the whole humanity.
Please, are you saying that you have not been killing innocents? What's happening in Balochistan? Forget about Balochistan. What's happening with your own former Prime Minister?
Please listen.
Where is Imran Khan? Lalit Ambardar.
Yeah, listen, Imran Khan is inside the jail. You know why? Because their Pakistani patrons are wanting him to be in the jail. That's why he's there. I'm not sure whether he will come out of it alive. This is what Pakistan is. And I know he's no friend of India. But just imagine, this is the kind of Pakistan that is. And I'll tell you, Pakistan is not run from Islamabad. Islamabad is facade. This man is not representing the army. He is representing the power structure of Pakistan. Pakistan is run from Rawalpindi.
Rawalpindi is what you are representing, Major Nadeem. That's the only industry which is thriving in Pakistan is that of terrorism, Major Nadeem, which is why you're put again and again back into the grey list. That's what you're scared of, aren't you?
Yes, exactly.
Why did you arrest Priyanka? Why did you arrest Rahul Gandhi? Right? Why your Indira Gandhi was killed? Why the Gandhi ji was killed? Why the Rajiv Gandhi was killed?
India, I understand, Major Nadeem is your faith saver.
Please see your own
politics, what's happening there. Reason for Pakistan's existence. Your only state policy is terror in India. Major Nadeem, reply on ISI, reply on Major Iqbal, if you can, on Ilyas Kashmiri, on Kasab. Is that what you fear in this film? Have you watched this film, Major Nadeem?
Our defense budget is 7 billion, or your defense budget is 80 billion.
Your defense budget is a joke. You are living out of a payout package.
You
are living out from payout package. You are living at the mercy of your European partners, of your Gulf partners. Major Nadeem, do not talk about the economy of Pakistan. Do not flex financial muscles. Your money is being poured in and that money is being poured out, pushed into terrorism, and that is the truth about Pakistan, and which is why you fear the film. Which is why you fear the fact that yes, indeed, your country is today being called a Terroristan. And there is reason behind it. You fear the truth. However, nonetheless, appreciate Major Nadeem. You've done the impossible, tried to defend the indefensible. But kudos to you. At least you've watched the film. Hopefully others will too, because let's not forget, Durandar may be banned because of Pakistan across the Gulf, but people in Pakistan are loving it. The video of Pakistanis dancing to the Durandar song has now gone viral, goes to show that the people themselves feel oppressed by the state, feel oppressed by terrorists. Thank you so much, Lalit Ambardar, as well, for joining us today on the show. We leave you with these visuals of Durandar going viral in Pakistan, despite the fact that its government's trying to curb it, ban it, as well as censure it.